Well, hello everybody. Thank you for watching another episode of i5 Tactical. It's good to have you here. So nice. I remember the day where I did not have you guys. The followers, you weren't here to watch all the cool things I did. That was a sad, sad day because I had to do it all alone. But now I have you here. So thank you for watching. I got a special treat for you guys. Remember when I told you that we were going to be messing with a Mossberg Maverick 88 shotgun and we were going to be doing a two-tone paint job? Do you remember that? You remember that? Today's the day, my friends. Today is the day. But first, I want to show you something really cool. I recently got into throwing knives, and what I wanted to do is go over a quick shout out to K-Bar. Thank you for making this possible, K-Bar. You guys are awesome. They've been in business since 1898. You do not have that kind of a reputation and that longevity in your business unless you're doing something right. K-Bar, you rock. I got into throwing knives and they sent me a set of throwing knives. These things are, look, succulent. I'm going to show you those in another video. We'll get to that. Ugh. They come in this nice, sexy little sheath. Oh gosh, and they just tuck away nice like that, just nice and look all comfortable. And you know, you want to treat them like a newborn baby, because I too was once a newborn baby. So I understand. I get it. Make sure that you treat your knives well, my friends, because they are the things that will help you survive if the zombies ever attack. Or, you know, coronavirus. Okay. That got a little weird. Let's be politically correct here. Get back on track. All right. Okay, let's get this thing taken apart and get this job done. Okay guys, one thing I noticed, I did not come prepared entirely. The bolt that holds the stock onto the receiver, I have the right size, but I do not have the right length of an extension in order to reach it. So, because it's got a nice even attachment there, it's pretty straight. There's no indents or grooves really, except for here. I'm just going to be covering all this with tape. I'm going to tape it all up and make sure it's nice and covered, and then we'll paint it like that. And then we'll go ahead and throw the back of the stock on afterwards. Let's get it going. All right, guys, so don't mind the clutter in the garage here, but I'm going to be doing this right next to the opening of the door. That way I don't breathe any of the fumes in from the paint. So we're good and safe. I just got to create somewhere to set this all up on some type of a flat top so I can work with everything and get the design we're looking for. Okay guys, I think I got the table set up here. I'm going to go ahead and angle this down so you can see what I'm looking at. All right, check that out. So I'm going to put the parts right here on this nice flat surface. We're going to get it all done up how I think that I want to do it. I'm going to put a couple base coats there on both parts and get that nice and covered. And then I thought about wrapping some 550 cord around it and doing kind of like a cool grass looking thing. We might actually use some actual foliage, but we'll be right back and check that out. All right guys, so I know that my base, I want it to be nice and light camouflage. So I'm going to start with the tan. That's the tan ZT4. I'm going to start with that and just give it a nice coat all the way around. Let that dry, flip it over, do the same thing there. Make sure it's nice and evenly coated. And we're going to let that sit and dry. Okay guys, one thing I wanted to point out to you guys, if you're doing this for the first time, you're not really sure about the pattern or if you're getting it done right, just keep in mind you're going to be putting on different layers of foliage, or whether it's that or string you're going to use, or rubber bands if you want to do the grass technique, any of that. You don't have to get it completely covered perfectly the first time. I'm a perfectionist, so I kind of like to get a nice even coat of everything, but you're going to go over it a few times, so it's okay. you want it to look natural, right? So environments are not naturally perfect. So keep that in mind. Okay guys, so I finished with my tan for now. What I want to do next is put the foliage on here and get a nice little covering of that. And then we're going to go ahead and make it look as natural as possible. And then I think the first color we're going to use is maybe a brown mist over top of it and see how that turns out. Okay, so I have everything laid out how I want it. I'm going to start with the bigger leaves now. We're going to put some fern pieces on after, such as that. And then mist it with another color of like a green. And then once I have that done, I'll go ahead and turn it over, do the same thing to the other side, and then we'll pull it all off, and then I'm gonna mist it with a light tan, okay? Because I want it to be a little bit lighter, just my preference, that's how I'd like to see it. So let's get it done. So again, as you can see, we are all finished painting here. See that nice camo pattern? Got some of the foliage there, different colors. It's not bad, you know. You can see some distinctive lines of the leaves that I had put on there, but I think it really turned out nice. You can see some of the foliage there with the leaves, and you flip it around, you got a little bit more of the fern action going on there, but all in all, it's pretty sweet, right? I mean, I think when this is put together with the barrel and everything, it's gonna look killer. So let's get back, we'll put it together, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, so we got the gun all put back together. Everything's good to go on it. Wanted to show you guys what this looks like. Okay, the only thing I have left to do is screw this bad boy back on the back end. But as you can see, once I have that in place, oh no, it does go this way. It's gonna allow it to look pretty smooth there. So we'll get that all screwed in, and there you have it, folks. That is what your do-it-yourself paint job will come out looking like. Beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. Cool. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can get informed on future content that comes up.